Hello everyone, welcome to Lab 8. Lab 8 is about user-defined functions, and this time it is about the original Lab 3. So recall from Lab 3 where we did real estate. I think I put it here. No, maybe here. Okay. So originally in Lab 3, we did real estate, agent rates, house price. So on the surface of this, what do you think could be written in a separate function? Because usually here, so far in RPG, we just have one file. We don't have a separate space for a user-defined function. The obvious candidate has got to be this one, because it's kind of repetitive. So we can put it in a user-defined function. So the entire lab 8 is exactly on this. But instead of using lab 3 material, we move on to lab 8 material. So it looks like this. And we have something new here. This is the user-defined function. And we have something called prototype. So we also use the original display file. It's the same, literally the same, no change here. Before this, we can look at the given sample files. Is something called UDFDEMO. This is a prior lab, like some years before. And what happened there, it was that, for instance, so a prototype looks like this. You declare something called PR. It is a procedure, basically. And the data type is important. Zone and character, and this is a date. So we have a display file like this, like this. This should be it should have been a given, I think. And we have two user-defined functions in that case. So what happens here is you start with this CTL OPT no main, because it is not a main RPG function, so you use no main. And we know that we used some prototype, so we have something called this. Exactly at column 7, we know this is 1980s. We say copy, and then the folder, the physical file name UDFDEMO, and then comma, no space, and then dayproto. Dayproto is where this is another prototype. So let's close the display file for now, and let's see which is which. Okay. So here it says UDFDEMO. In both files we are using dayproto. So this is dayproto, and we have characters, and okay, day in is packed anyway. Originally this lab was like in 2 parts, so that's why we have something different here. And the very important, I must say that you never compile prototype files. They are not even complete files anyway, so you don't compile these. Not this. You do compile the user-defined function and the main RPG. These two are still user-defined function. Let me see where they have the. I think the main is somewhere else. Okay, so this is an updated file basically, but well, it doesn't really matter here because it's just a sample. It just tells you that okay, you have date protos, um, you have date functs, and so on. So in date funct, you have the when number is so you enter a number. So this is procedure interface number. When you enter 1, it shows Monday, and so on. But there's obviously a bug here, right? Because if you enter some other number, it's going to tell you it's unknown. So it's not perfect, but it's one way of doing it. So the day proto is right here. Day num name and month num name. This is the day name. It's not even complete, basically. But anyway, we still have the RPG, right? We copy the day proto. This is the day proto, and while it's not F3, you can quit by F3. This is what it wants to say. Let me see if I ever compiled this before. I don't think I did, but let's look at how to run. All right, I just checked. In fact, I already compiled this before, so let's do it. Run UDFDEMO. So I just tested. So here we go. Program using select statement module day functs. Press enter. That's what I can do here. It's called what day. All right. So let's see days RPG for instance. So it display something. All right. Okay, I'm supposed to enter something. Okay, 1 Monday. So I can press F3 at this stage, but I'm not doing this. 2. Sounds fun. Okay, that's a bug. All right. Okay, we have something new. A better idea 1 year later. Program using array module. Okay. This program will bomb on purpose with day 8 entered. Okay, I'm gonna bomb myself. So this is again displaying the file member. You can see something familiar here. Okay. Oh, so this is called the array solution. Okay, this is fun. Oh, error! Yeah. Oh my gosh, I cannot help laughing. This is it. So I think they did something here. I need to see what, because I didn't write this. All right. Um, this is a UDF, sure. I think they did something else. Oh, I see. It's a different stuff going on. So originally it's just this, and I think the days RPG is like the same, but this is another thing. Here is updated. You have the date format USA. I wasn't even taught this. I didn't learn this, but here it says the date format is USA anyway. And so this is the supposed array, and definitely it didn't define anything if you enter 8 or 9 or 0. So that's why it ended up in an error. As funny as it gets, but let's go back to the original that thing that we should work on. We don't need to change anything for the display file other than the name. In fact, you still have the same name here, but obviously you have something different. So we started with the prototype, which is this house price. We just have one parameter. So it's not that difficult because as you saw already, in some cases you could have two parameters going on instead of just one. In the UDF, you still start with the no main and then column 7 for this slash, and then you start a procedure called len text r. This is just the file name itself. See, we also match the UDF name here. Same house price, but here we declare something else. DCLS is called declare. It's a variable itself, called kind of internal, and for use in other places, of course. So we have the same stuff here, the same logic for len text. So just to recall what we did in lab 3, I think it was this. No? Okay. I think it was this. Okay, this was lab 3, alright? So what it is, so for instance, I press lab 6. Okay. Let's test when I answer no to both questions and still use the standard cost. So lab 8 materials should just work exactly like lab 3. It's just a repetition. Anyway, I couldn't run this because the file is opened. Anyway, so we are just gonna look at this. So we have the UDF and prototype, and what changed here? I already did lab 3, so I don't need to repeat, but here the change. Let me just open lab 3 again for comparison. It's over in DDS. So originally it's like this. Now we have a procedure interface, external program, real estate 2, and line 2 it was already agent raised, but now we add copy lab 8. This is my physical file name, proto. We just have proto as the file name, and it's all the same, literally all the same, except the few lines I showed just now, and in the subroutine, buyer subroutine. So we no longer have all the stuff there, but we just put this. So len text is an important variable, and we just len text equals to len text r, which is the UDF, and then the parameter is the house price. Len text r, house price. The rest is literally all the same. So I'm asked to close the files. So let me just close everything just to see how it works out. This is the nature of RDi. You cannot do it like this. Okay. I still cannot do this. It's as funny as it gets. But anyway, in case it works, it should be something similar. And one more thing, we have the driver program.